Hey Arno. Ah, very cool. Will you be kind of remixing this piece here? Is that what you're gonna be doing, or animating it or something? Or I don't know if you're talking. I can't hear you.
All right, so we have a few people have popped across. Welcome, everyone. We have the very talented animator, creator, person, Arno from Earth. And I think this is very funny. He's created a little video. I think he wants to play it before we
Oh, I see a video.
get started. So you can go for it, Arno.
Thank you, Brett. Hi, everyone. I am Arno from Earth.
That was awesome.
That's incredible. I love that. I had no idea that was coming. That's amazing.
I did, and I kept my lips shut. See, I can keep secrets. Yeah, so Arno, thanks so much. A little bit like before, like with Vandal, a real pleasure to have you here. Thanks so much for volunteering your time, for creating live. I'm not an artist myself, but I could imagine that, to speak and create at the same time, as well as just even do this live for an audience, is brave. And we're very thankful for you for giving up your time. Welcome.
I was having trouble getting through. I'm not sure if Arno's mic is working. I was trying to speak with him before. It looks like I saw you toggle your mic to muted, but for some reason it looks like it's not. Maybe you need to go in your Zoom preferences and pick a new mic. Always technical difficulties with the
Okay.
with well, it's always with Zoom. It's never like you have this sophisticated illustrator going and that's flawless, but it's always Zoom that has the issues.
Yes. Well, Zoom seemed like one of our best options, but maybe we do need to explore things in the future. We'll be okay. Mike,
Oh
rest in peace.
no. Call in. Oh yeah, you actually probably can dial in. I think that might be an option. Um Let me see. Well, what we can do is we can if Arno's mic did get rugged, unfortunately, we can try to do our best to to narrate what's going on here. And I'm sure we have plenty of material just to talk about Arno's prior works, and on Gamma, and also we can try to do some theorizing as to what's being done here.
I do have a little bit of a background on what Arno wanted to show us. He's going to be going through, I guess how he animates. He's going to be making a little emoji. He's going to be, I'm pretty sure, unless he can type and correct me, that he wanted to show us how to make a rainbow emoji and how he gets things to move and how he adds color. He said, obviously, yeah, there we go. I think that's going to be what the finished product is going to look like. So I guess, yeah, he's going to talk us through like when one makes that using the program that or something like that, using the program that he uses, how does it happen? What does he do? I was sort of fascinated when I was messaging him about this event. I was like, and we sort of came up with the idea. Arno actually kind of helped me co-create this idea. And yeah, he wanted to, I guess, show that, you kind of command things on how they're going to happen, where to add the colors and whatnot. I can't speak too specifically to it because I don't know how to do it. But I guess maybe as he creates, he may be able to type a few little bits and pieces, but I don't want to put too much pressure on him. So let us know, Arno.
Unfortunately, I think he may have gotten rugged. He can't get it working. All right, not a worry. I think Brett, at least with this background knowledge that you have on it, and maybe with the occasional little message added there by Arno, we can try to make some sense of what's being made. I think it actually might add a nice little element of surprise with trying to see what's going on.
I think, yeah, this is going to add to Arno's mistake. So, yeah, feel free to, can you get, so I will, yeah, go, please create, Arno. You can still definitely create. I'm sure people will love to be able to see it. Of course, we'd love to hear from you. But, you know, these things happen. People understand, and it's really no issue. It's a real pleasure to have you in here. You know, we can see you're obviously using a different program. You could maybe type in what it's called than Vandal was using. So we're just so lucky, and I'm sure Nick can speak to this, and I know Jamil always mentions it. We're so lucky to have the community and the talent and the creators that we do have, you know, in Stacks and on Gamma, such as Arno, you know, Mary, we've got Boozy in the audience, Longstreet's in the audience. He's a creator. EOM Games has created, as well as, you know, being a dev behind Stacks Parrots. You know, Carol has created absolutely gorgeous work as well. Like, we just have such a talented ecosystem. It's been such a pleasure. I spoke about it yesterday in a podcast, and Jamil's mentioned it in a podcast as well, just how much everybody in the Stacks ecosystem supports and contributes to each other. Everyone's had almost like a little hand across so many places. And I think that's what makes this place so unique. Yes, we want to grow, and we want, you know, the ecosystem to, you know, potentially be at a stage where not everyone does know everyone, but it's such a lovely base to start from. And I think it's really setting such a fantastic culture. And I think, you know, we are growing. We're seeing new BNS domains sort of buying and selling NFTs almost daily at the moment. So yeah, and, you know, like, as I said, Arno's been such an amazing part of that. You know, the cover image for Seigel for their collection on Gamma is a GIF that Arno has put together. I know Arno put together a GIF right back in the early days for Project Indigo. I think it was maybe one of the first contributions that he made to another project. You know, we were super lucky, obviously, you know, with my other hat on at Parrots, he's made this amazing animated parrot. He's also released his own animations under his own collections. And as we mentioned before, you know, he was selected in the top 20 to be featured at Art Basel. So he's really doing amazing things. And not just on Stacks. You know, Dr. Sass had him involved in his Keck Wins collection on ETH, which is, you know, super cool to see. And, you know, I think he might have sold that out quite quickly. You know, I think he was featured in, I don't remember the person's name, but quite like a prominent ETH collectors on Cyber Gallery. That person placed his Keck Wins Pepe like right next to some other quite famous pieces of artwork. So, you know, Arno's really making waves in the ecosystem. And I really think that, yeah, we're just blessed to have such talent and such community in, you know, here with us and making waves elsewhere as well. Don't know if you want to add to that, Nick.
Yeah, I absolutely do, because I don't know if who's here is aware of it, because this was just kind of a silly little, you know, idea that I had. But I had done this photo that I took of my dog. I have a Shiba Inu, and it was him looking at a photo of another Shiba, looking at a computer that presumably could have had, you know, this kind of like infinite looping thing going on. And I reached out to Arno, and I was like, I really want to do something fun here, where people, you know, have a free claim for this photograph, and then based on whoever claims it, they can get an airdrop of an animated piece. And so Arno actually animated this amazing, we called it Dogeception, and I will drop it in the chat because he did such an amazing job on it. And I think he mentioned, I don't want to speak for you, Arno, but unfortunately, it looks like I may have to speak for you in this case. So tell me if I'm wrong here, but I think you said it was one of the first like truly like 3D and moving around a scene that he had done, and I think that's really really cool. That we kind of collaborated on that, although I use that word loosely because it was basically all him. So let me just drop this link in here if you guys want to take a look at this additions here. I just think it's so fun. So you can see he kind of spins around and then it zooms into the computer, and it's this infinite looping animation going on. But anyway, it looks like there's some interesting stuff going on screen right now. So I wish I wish we could speak intelligently on this, but I'm gonna say it looks like he's in some kind of animation section of After Effects, and actually selecting each of the objects in there and animating them from edge to edge. Very cool.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to pretend to speak about what he's doing. I was going to joke and say, if anyone's got any questions, I can do my best to answer them for him, but let's not do that.
Yeah, what is your favorite feature of After Effects, Brett? No.
Well, I think it's the timing aspect, to be honest. I think it's really important that it's not too fast, not too slow. No, I think, animation is something that I think everyone's so engaged by. And I think, Arno, we sort of spoke about it in a DM. I think that it's amazing to kind of see his, I guess, ability and style and techniques grow, and the different things that he can produce and create, and the different ways that he does it. And no one of his artworks has really been the same as another. And I love that individuality about it. It would have been lovely to hear from you, Arno. So we will have to, do this again and hear from you, or perhaps get you to chat with us at some other stage or type something out, because I'm sure there are people in the audience who would love to hear from you and are getting a little bit sick of Nick and I speak. But if anyone else would like to just speak, say hello, speak to what they think about this, or, what they like about Arno's work, please speak up. This is a community event. It's not about us. The community is what makes Gamma, what it is. So please, unmute if you'd like and make comments, or just say hello. Even if you want to just ask Nick a question about something about Gamma or myself, or even, anyone in the audience who may be willing to speak up, please do.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
GM.
Yeah, EOM Games. Hello, hello.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really awesome watching Arno from Earth do his animation here. I get to hear from him every now and then on the happy hours on Fridays. It's always good to hear your voice here. Arno, you gotta get that mic fixed, baby. This is really cool. Not a lot of questions. Just wanted to say impressive stuff. Really enjoy it.
Thanks, EOM. No, it's really cool, and everyone knows how important you are to the ecosystem as well. So thanks for jumping in and saying hello. Plus, I have to say that, don't I? But I'm kidding.
I know where you live. Gotta say good things.
Exactly. No, I agree. It's so amazing. I think that something which is so special and unique about this event in particular is, I know that for myself, I think that, obviously we all love the final products, like I mentioned at the very start in our introduction, but seeing them come to life is so special. I think it really adds a lot, seeing the process, seeing a creative process. I know that Jack N mentioned in the chat in Vandal's session, which obviously you can feel free to pop across and say hello and watch him keep creating as well, is that, yeah, great question, Boozy. Maybe he could type the answer to that. I'll continue in a second. So Arno, Boozy wrote, how many hours do you spend in the After Effects section, sort of like perfecting things?
Yeah, very long time. It says
A very long time.
It's a little small for you guys. Yeah,
yeah. A very long time.
It definitely appears to be. Yeah, he definitely seems like not like he's new to this.
No, Totally. I lost my train of thought, but yeah, I guess if anyone else wants to say hello, we've got Carol, who's one of our fantastic team members at Gamma. If you want to say hello, if you like. Longstreet's always up for a chat. Anyone really? Sarah.
I'll narrate what he's saying on screen in case it's a little small for you guys. It says this is a very easy animation, but for most of the work that he's made and minted as an NFT, he spends multiple days working on them. I assume a lot of that in After Effects. Very cool.
Yeah, which is
hello, Carol. It looks like she said hello in the chat. We will accept that. I know it's near midnight for Carol, so appreciate you jumping on and watching this live.
Yeah, we do. It is. Oh, here you are.
Yeah, I just didn't want to speak over Nick.
Oh, go ahead.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Brett asked me a question because I don't know what to say.
Oh, that's okay. No, so I guess, do you want to introduce yourself to everyone? Many people, I guess a lot of people do know that you work for Gamma. Do you want to let us know, what you do, your role, how you got involved, and also you've got a, I don't know if, introduce yourself.
Sure. So I'm the company admin and support manager at Gamma. Fairly new to the space because I started working at Gamma in May, and that's basically when I joined Web3. And I've been an artist for a very long time. I went to art school and everything, and so being a fine artist has always been kind of a side job. And at Gamma, I can do both. So that's really cool.
Yeah, and actually, it looks like Arno maybe towards the end of his creation there. He wish he could have explained how this was made, but we did get a very nice live demo of that. So it's this was not for nothing, Arno. But very, very cool result there, and I like the dark mode that you went for the live version of this. and thank you, Carol, as well.
Yeah, no, thanks, Carol. Pleasure to have you introduce yourself to everyone. Yeah, you've been a really pivotal part of our growth this year, and your artwork is absolutely fantastic. I don't know if Nick's maybe, I don't know. I actually maybe shouldn't say.
Yeah, no. We'll talk about that shortly.
At the very end. I was like, I've signed an NDA. I need to see I need to But no, look, Carol is a massive talent. I don't know if anyone's seen, but a few little artworks have been sent out to certain people across the Stacks ecosystem, and she really she dropped her first auction a little while ago. I think she's done 2 now, and they're just exquisite. And so I really look forward to seeing her, dropping artwork moving forward, as well as, working with her at Gamma. So it's been fantastic. And she's in France right now. And France just gave Australia, she's a comprehensive bath in the World Cup. Not that that was unexpected. I fully expected it. For Australia in the World Cup, it's just kind of a pleasure to be there. I know that Arno from Earth is based out of Belgium, and they're kind of a bit of a smoky for this World Cup. So I'm not sure if he's into his football, but it will be interesting to see how the Belgians go.
Yeah, also, can I just jump in here and say, I just looked at the timer here, and we're at 20
We are ready for
3 seconds.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't even saying that to end the session or anything. I was more saying I'm very impressed with Arno's time management here, because you really have done a start to finish animation here in less than 20 minutes. That is truly impressive. So kudos to you, sir. He can't respond, so I'm sure he's saying, thanks, Nick, you're incredible. Brett's okay too. No.
Monte Crypto, I can see you waving. Do you want to say hello? We are going to set up, Nick will probably go and set up the very fantastic, last but not least, Mary Lay, the artist behind the Hungry Artists Room. But yeah, if anyone else wants to say hello, it is a real pity that we couldn't hear from Arno. I'm sure he's kicking himself a little bit. However, it's been an absolute pleasure to watch this come to life, like so quick. so amazing. Just shows, how, I guess, adept and skilled you are at getting at animation. And wow, can't wait to see what you are creating in another 6 months' time. It's going to be mind blowing.
Thank you, Arno. Yeah, I just
Yeah, it was nice.
Oh wait, did I just hear
Yeah,
you?
thanks, Monty Crypto. No, that was our
Who's
friend
it?
Monty Crypto.
Oh. I was like, wait, did we just get him to come in right at the end?
His mic is broken or what?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, it is.
That's all
Okay.
right. I think Brett and I did our best job at trying to make sense of what was happening. So hopefully you guys learned something about the process here, and all of our extensive knowledge of After Effects. He says, "Yeah, awesome job."
Thanks,
Nice.
Arno. I'm sure it would have been a little bit better from the horse's mouth, but that's all good. Yeah, so Nick
I'm gonna
has
jump
just
and start the next session. You can wrap up here, Brett. You don't have to come just a second.
no problem. So Nick has made you the host, Arno, as an Arno from Earth. So if you are going to keep creating, go for it. Otherwise, everyone can feel free to stay in here and type with Arno. But if he's done, I'm sure he might want to pop back to Vandal's room or Mary's room, across to Mary's room to see Mary Lay from the Hungry Artist get creating. And then probably another 20 odd minutes before we'll wrap up and have a bit of Q&A with everybody. And it's been really fantastic. So once again, thanks so much, Arno. So cool. It's just amazing to see all the different sorts of creators that we have in our ecosystem.
Thank you, Brett. Hi, everyone. I am Arno from Earth.